Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here it 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward. Come on, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
180. Like hot. Hot. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Guns.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
12. Here we go. Right 80. 11, MT, take.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
18 Cardinal.
They'll go play action. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Bengals have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to him. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
11 MT.
Burrow back to throw. Flush down out to his left. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down.
Let's get set. 180. Wait, cut. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Takes the second down snap. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 11, 180.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 1, ready?
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, stop. 180. 180, stop. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Takes this in at the 25. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Bengals' 48-yard line. Ready up!
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. by Washington, left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down, play action. Complete right side to Washington. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Second and 3 now. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Going play action here. DRow. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First and 10, looking to throw. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Complete to DK Metcalf. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Stop. Right 80. 11. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got it over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 2. Ready?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 11.
Man in motion here.
Can. 11 MT. 11 MT. Tape. Stop.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 check.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Rocco 80.
3rd down run with DRow. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
DRow will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in him here on 3rd and goal? He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Setting up the screen. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
12.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. 12.
They've got a man in motion.
12.
Burrow on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions.
Evan McPherson for the extra.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Viking 18. 72. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Back to throw on 3rd down. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
Bengals 10.
to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
12. Stop.
He'll air it out on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers close to beginning the year 4-0. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Dowdle again. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hurt. 70 Lions.
Now 1 second before they call a delay of game, a timeout comes in. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Let's go. 18 cop. 70 Lions. Get wide.
Dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The handoff for Dowdle, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals 20-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.